the touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Down, Baltimore.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
First down, Ravens.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Ravens nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a carry for Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Jackson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive game?
Blitz coming, and And down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that? That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Check the toes, defense. Sugar! 40's Mike. 40's Mike. Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. They hand off to the big tight end. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
But listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That's it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And unable to connect, incomplete. So give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They do go for it. It's Brady. Miller with first down and more. The catch made by Miller. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Again, they'll throw with Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Ravens nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Intended for J.K. Dobbins.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
To throw again, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
Third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. Accelerating, and off he goes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Suck up for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Ravens, nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no
into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 3-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
intended.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
and down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right?
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 2.
They got 29 yards that time.
Baltimore.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bucs take over 1st down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they work this out past the 25. The end result, 21 yards. Shotgun now for Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Mike 40, check, he's coming. Yo.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Now Brady again. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Brady to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Antonio Brown.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Check mark 45. So don't say nothing.
From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chris Moore was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted.
No good on the fake extra point.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Brady going to throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Here we go. 48, 72.
Throwing again. Brady. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that takes us from second to third down. Waiting from the gun. Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. This offense already 4 for 4 on fourth down conversions. They're going to try it again here on this fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. Now, would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully